I don't even know where to start. Right now it's 2:10. I should be at work for another, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with people. You know, I'm a sensitive person. I've always been a sensitive person. When if someone's feeling some type of way, I kind of feel it, and what's that empath? But anyways, so let me just get onto it. I do fiber optics. I've done fiber optics for a long time, and when I moved to Iowa, I started working for this local telephone company. They do cable, internet, whatnot. And now this is the first time that I've truly had to go into people's houses. I'll tell you right now, I don't like it. Um, Found out real quick that I'm very allergic to cats. That's one thing, and so that it made the job even harder. Always having to come home and medicate myself to so I could feel better to go back to work the next day. But anyways, today, I go to this lady's house. My coworker was supposed to come with me, but that's a whole nother story. Um, and she seemed like she was very nice, elderly lady, and got a dog and got a cat. So whatever. Getting in the process of getting her house taken care of with the phone and her internet and running the lines. One thing that she did say to me was to make sure that I keep the basement door shut as much as possible. Now the basement door is an old door, and the latch does not work, so it's kind of hard. So it opens up, like if there's too much breeze or too much commotion going on in the house, it's gonna crack open. So the cat found a hole to go. Found it was big enough for the cat to go down there. Mind you, when I first got there, she wanted to go down there and show me where all her lines were downstairs. And I'm like, no, ma'am. I saw that, she was having a hard time moving around. And I was like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. You can just tell me where the lights are, and I'll go down there and I'll figure it out. And we're going to get you taken care of. We're going to get you some new service here, get you cut over to the new fiber optic service. She was fine. She went to the living room, and I went down there, and I'm going up and down, up and down, up and down. And I must have left the door open a little too much, man. And the cat made its way down there. And she ended up finding her way, but going down. The old lady went down there, and I don't think she was supposed to be doing stairs or anything like that. Uh, and she made it down all the way down. She got the cat to come back upstairs, and next thing you know, I hear boop 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 boom, and I'm like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" She's like, "No." Oh man, my heart just dropped. Right. So I run down there. I run down there, and she's laying on the floor. Her top lip is busted. She said she hit her head on the water softener. She said she only made it up to 3 stairs or 3 flights of stairs, and she's banged up. And in my head, it told me I should not touch her, leave her right there, and not help her move or going. She wanted to go upstairs. I was like, Roger that. Before I did that, I called 911. And man, let me tell you what, they were there within, I think, before even the 9 minute mark. They were there quick, and that was good. But I got her upstairs, and I asked her if I needed to call anybody else. I already sent the message to my company, and they told me to record everything. I recorded everything, like timestamped everything. I called her son. Her son didn't answer. And she's just sitting there. Anyway, so now we got a whole house full of people, right? Including myself. And I'm standing there, and I'm writing, making, doing my notes and everything. And, you know, she hit me with a tearjerker, man, and it almost got me. She's like, "Oh, John, I'm so sorry that you had to go through this. You had to go through this, and you had to come to this house." And I'm like, "Ma'am, it's okay. I'm here for you. I'm glad I was here so I'll be able to help you out. Make sure, and it's good to know that you weren't alone going through this alone. Here's the problem. She hit me with a haymaker. She hit me with a fucking haymaker. With all this going on, I want to say there's probably 6 extra bodies in the house, right? Around her, tending to her. Mind you, everybody's looking at me. Everybody's looking at me. And I just blew it off, right? I just blew it off. Hey, I'm minding my business. I'm taking care of business. I'm here for a reason. This lady in front of everybody, like with the same breath of saying sorry, this and that, don't steal nothing. Do you know how that made me? Yo, that fucked me up. Like, how you go from saying sorry? Now, mind you, in my head, I'm playing devil's advocate, right? I'm like, okay, maybe she meant it like this or that, like that. But no matter how you meant it, fuck. So now, my black ass, I gotta stay there after everybody is gone and make sure her phone lines are working, because if she returns, no matter what, she's gonna return back to the house. Pray to God that she does. If she returns back to that house, you want the people to have their phone if something else were to happen. So that's where my head was like, man, if it was any other situation, I would have walked my black ass out of there. What's wrong with people, man? What's wrong with people?